What is up, everybody? It's me, Alex with Swamp Rat Fishing. My co-hostess with the mostest, Paul Roberts, is here with me. And you are with Bass and Brews, your weekly distraction from quality fishing podcast. We are here to kind of lower the bar, especially with Sean here. He's with Jigs and Bigs, and they've set the bar so high, so we're here to just kind of bring it back down to that everyman level. Paul, buddy, it's been a couple weeks, man. How are you?
Man, I can't complain too much. Oh shit! I dropped my whiteboard, motherfucker.
You could have stopped that last sentence after quality.
Man, it ain't been bad. It ain't been bad. I'll tell y'all what. Last week's episode was a great episode.
Yes,
I fumbled a little bit the intro. I got it. I was super excited. I was a little bit fucking nervous. Alex does a great intro. He my boy. If we could man hug, I'd man hug shit out of him every day. But we're too far away. He's out on a boat, so nothing exciting. Because tell us about you right now. You don't have long to be with us. You stopped in to say hey to me and Sean and say hey to our fans. So tell us what's going on with you before you got to roll.
So it's been crazy. Last Friday, I made the flight out to Cali, California. I don't know if we have any listeners there, but man, your state sucks balls. It is golly. So right now I'm in a beautiful hotel room, a Motel 6 that the U.S. government has put me up in, and I'll be here for the next 3 to 4 weeks. But right now I'm super busy with having to get reoriented with the ship. I was talking to Paul earlier. Due to the size of the Coast Guard as a whole, everybody who goes on a ship has to be a firefighter. So right now I'm going through firefighter training, which I don't understand how ridiculous I am. They're going to trust me to not burn down this motherfucker. But we're doing that right now. I will say I've had some pretty California experiences, and the one I really want to drop is on Sunday. We're recording this on a Wednesday. On Sunday, I went for a little walk, and I said, let's kind of look at my surroundings. And I found a creek. And you know me, I took a look. I'm like, maybe there's some fish in there. Nope, no fish, but a shit ton of those needles that people use to inject themselves with drugs. So that was great. I don't know if that's what they mean by needlefish. And then I heard a rustling, and I was like, maybe it's a squirrel. You know what I mean? So I walked a little bit farther, and I had somebody yell at me because there was two, I'm assuming homeless ladies engaging in a activity that's usually associated with two numbers. One of the numbers being 6, and the other numbers, you guys can figure it out from there. But
this sounds like every time Wild Bill from Hooks at Hillums goes fishing.
It's Bobby. Yeah. Bobby stumbles across the homeless people that are giving in to primal desires on street corners. That's Bobby.
And this was it. And not only was it a street corner, but it was like I'm right next to the Six Flags in Vallejo, California. And so they yelled as they were surprised, as I was surprised. And then one lifted her head up, who was on top, to exclaim that I should go fuck myself and leave them alone. And I went, yeah, you're right, I should. And so I left.
You didn't ask
that was like my
in?
first 48 hours. No, they looked like they had been rode hard and put away wet. They had been there for a while, I think. So, but
there was some mileage on the tires. Is that what you're saying?
Have you guys ever seen? You ever like played catch with your grandfather, and he's got that mitt, that baseball mitt from like the 1940s. It's cracked and leathery. These two lovebirds, that's what they looked like. And I'm not talking about their face. I'm talking about the other region.
So this is a fishing podcast. So I would have said the best analogy for this fishing podcast was one of your Uncle Josh's pork frogs that had been left outside overnight.
Yeah, exactly.
So what else is going on with you from the aspect of like when do you think you're going to be back full time and I ain't here running this damn show?
Yeah, so next week I just got settled in. I should be done with firefighter school this week. So next week I should be on just me and Paul and a guest, and I'm excited to come back. Paul, I want to thank you, man. I listened to last week's episode on the plane after a teary goodbye with the family, and then I got to hear you and Wild Bill's dopey voices. Really made me feel awesome. You guys did a great job. Ryan, I'm sure you're not listening because you got 9,000 things to do, but you did okay too, man. But yeah, I want to say thank you for that, and everybody else. Sean, thanks for coming on and helping Wild out, and to all the hoodlums that we, I guess Paul's got scheduled up here to come on. I appreciate everybody. It really means a lot, and I'm stoked to hear it. It's really weird. I finally get to listen to my own podcast, so stoked for it.
Yeah, I sent him the link last week. It was like, here, dude, you finally get to listen to your own podcast, and you're not even on it. And we're already up to like number 4 best episode ever.
Yes, yeah, it was a killer episode. I mean, obviously the writing's on the wall. We'll see if I ever come back, people. I don't know. We'll see.
Oh hell no!
But I just want to say thank you. I gotta eat some dinner.
Look, no. Alex has to come back because I show up a little tipsy to somewhat hammered and be a pretty face. He does all the other shit that gets it to where y'all can listen to it and we get to post these little tidbits of fun stuff. Like that ain't my shit. Now it's my shit until he comes back for real in like apparently 9 months. But you coming back, bitch, because this ain't my look. I'm the co-hostess with the mostest. I'm not the host. I'm not in charge.
All right. Well, thanks for having me on, everybody. Enjoy the episode. I'm sure they're going to talk about eating bass and proper PFD gear because that's probably this MO right here. So you boys have a good episode. Thanks, everybody.
Holla, buddy.